Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm just got off work, and I'm working on editing a little bit. As you see here, this is a typo negative video that I was supposed to have up yesterday, but we had tornadoes come through here, and really bad. Well, not tornadoes, but we had tornadic possible storms, and it knocked power out at my house, and I was without power for well over 12 hours. And so I'm just going to try to work on this typo negative video here, and I figured, well, while I'm working on it, might as well let you guys see a little bit of the back process and can chat. And yeah, man, it's hey Scott, hey Jay, hey George, and subscribe to PewDiePie. It's wizardry. I am in the upper right hand corner here, and I'm working on my working on a video here. And basically, what you see here is this is one long track when I record it, and I've already did some cuts on it, and so we got video up here and audio down here. And so if I zoom in a little bit, you'll see that as this is going along, this comes off of the introduction here. And let's see, this comes in off the introduction, and you'll see here it'll fade. And I don't know if you can hear this. If y'all can hear this actual video, let me know. Hey guys, it's Brant, and I'm back with another album review video. And today I'm going to be reviewing Typo Negative's third album called Bloody Kisses. And so, so yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that audio or not, but, and so, so that's the end of the introduction here. And this is typically where this space is usually, I'll say, like, let's get into it, like right here. This is where I'm talking about the album. That is Bloody Kisses. Let's get into it. So right there where it goes black, right there where it goes black, that's where the introductory little video will be in, come up with typo negative in the screen and the name of the review, and I've not done that yet. And then it comes back in after that. It'll come into me starting to talk about the album a little bit right here. Bloody Kisses was released August 17th of 1993, and it was recorded at System. So that'll go for a little while, and then eventually I bring my daughter Brittany in. Brittany's never been in any of my videos, and this is my oldest daughter, Brittany. And she's a big typo negative fan, so she was real excited and nervous at the same time to be in a video. So this is me bringing her in here. We did Bloody Kisses and October Rust. Right here I bring her in. Born in 93, and she's been listening to typo negative basically, and I've been listening to typo negative that long, so she's basically been listening to typo negative her whole life. So we're going to get into reviewing the songs on the album and the album itself. So with that, here's me and Brittany. So hey guys, so I got my daughter Brittany here. This is my oldest daughter, and you've seen her brother Steven in several of my videos. So this is older sister Brittany, and Brittany's
the cooler one.
The cooler one.
Okay.
So Brittany is a huge typo negative fan. So, so then what I usually do is, if you'll see, I have separations here now. If I zoom in here, you'll see there's a gap here, and it's usually 7 to 8 seconds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be talking. This is where I bring in the song that we're going to talk about. And the very first one on Typo Negative's Bloody Kisses is a song called, it's not really a song, it's like a musical interlude called Machine Screw. So you'll hear this right here. The first track is actually, it's called Machine Screw. So, okay. So let you see the process here. So if I scroll up, you'll see that I can put multiple tracks. I can actually do very many tracks. So I need to bring in a copy of Machine Screw that I have on my computer. And so I will go to Typo Negative, Bloody Kisses, and then let's see, where is it? Kill All the White People, no. Blood and Fire. There's Machine Screw. So I'll bring Machine Screw in and I'll drag it down, and you see it's the full length of it. And I only want a certain part of it. So I try to find this is basically Machine Screw. It sounds like mechanics and a girl having an orgasm. It's, you know, so there's not really anywhere to pick. I think I may pick at the very beginning where she's going easy. I may have to separate this because I really don't want that at the beginning of it. So here's the cool thing. What I can do about the audio and video is I can unlink the audio and video, and then I can slide the video over to where it's going to now show the video, and then I can slide this together collectively over a little bit. This shows how tedious the editing process is and why sometimes it takes so long for people to get videos out, is because this is a very tedious process. I'm going to cut off this beginning that I don't need, and we're going to pop it in.
Easy.
So she says easy right about right there. So I'm going to cut this off entirely here at the beginning because I don't want it. I'm going to delete and close gap. I think I'm just going to clear it, because deleting and closing gaps moves everything. It moves the whole project.
Easy.
And so that's all I'm going to basically play of that. So then what I'll do is I will run it just a little past, and then I'll clip it just like this. And this will make more sense when we get to an actual song. I think the next song is Christian Woman. So then I'll put a transition in. Now typically I do this all at the end. Whenever I'm done, I put in all these transitions. This is a fade out of the audio, of the video, and then I'll do a fade out of the audio. And so that makes this transition like this.
The Machine Screw is basically, it's the first track on the album, and Typo Negative, they do a lot of weird stuff. Like the first track of October Rust is actually like a buzzing speaker. You know, they always do these little joke tracks.
Yeah.
The beginning of, I think.
All right, so then we'll go to where the next song is, and you'll see I'll introduce the song, and then there'll be a black space.
That is Christian Woman.
Yeah.
So Christian Woman is the next song, the big hit for them, that and Black Number One. So I want to make sure this is about 7 seconds here. And so if you look over here, there's a timer, and so 18 minutes, 28 seconds, so roughly 35 seconds is where I want this to go to. And it's right at 30, so it's not quite what it needs to be. So this is where it gets a little tedious, because I have to select all of this, and I'm going to scoot it all to the right about 5 seconds. And this is some of the very tedious manual labor crap that that makes it really hard sometimes. That's what she said. Let's see. And guys, I'm just rambling. I'm just rambling on. You know, if you guys are bored out of your mind, this is something good to watch. If you've got any comments or questions that comes up about the process, I'll gladly answer them. Raw Barber says he likes the devil. I think the devil likes us too. Let's see. So I said Christian woman. So we're going to get some more media, and we're going to go and we're going to find Christian woman. We hate everyone. Let's see. Bloody kisses. Can't lose you. Summer breeze. Where is Christian woman? Kill all the white people. That's bloody kisses. That's 30 IF. Where is it, guys? Am I missing it? I know I have it. Is that it? Nope. Where is it? Bloody kiss. Oh, there it is. No, that's black number 1. Kill the white people. Blood and fire. Bloody kisses. Fay Ray, can't lose you. Machine screw. No, it is. Machine screw and Christian woman. Oh, okay. Okay, so that machine screw has Christian woman on it too. All right. So that means I can go back into it. And there should be, at the end of it, there should be Peter saying, forgive her for she knows not what she does. Past all this.
Forgive her, for she knows not what she does.
Okay. So that's where that comes in.
So, Chris.
Now, what I got to do is I got to try to find what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do is I don't want to hear me right now. So I'm going to take these 2 tracks and I'm going to unenable them right now. So that way I'll only hear the song. Because I got to try to find where I want.
And between her thighs.
All right. All right, so I've found about where I want to do it. So I'm going to get rid of this. I don't get rid of the original file. That just clips off the part that I don't need.
Is Christian woman.
Yeah.
No forgiveness for her sins. Reverse punishment.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to get all that in there because I don't like going over 7 seconds because then they start popping copyright. I think I'm going to have to fade it out on that last part.
No forgiveness for her sins. Reverse.
Yeah, I'm going to have to fade it out on punishment. And I love the line he says after that. He says, would you suffer internally or eternally? I just think that's a cool line. If y'all never really listened to Typo Negative, you should they deserve a listen to. And Peter Steele passed away 9 years ago yesterday. And for me to have a Kiss channel, you would think that Kiss would be my favorite band. And Kiss is my oldest band that I've liked for the longest. I've liked Kiss since I was 43. But I've liked Typo Negative since I was 24. I mean, I've liked Kiss 43 years since I was 7. But I've liked Kiss since I was 24. So I've liked Kiss from, or God, I'm tongue-tied. Okay, back up. I've liked Kiss since I was 7, which means I've liked Kiss since I was 43. But I've liked Typo Negative since I was 23 or 24. So I've liked Typo Negative more than half of my life. So yeah, John's commenting to me on Facebook. He said it looks good that I shaved. Yeah, I finally did shave. So this fades out. All right. Oh, no, I got to bring this back live again. I got to re-enable it. So then we come back in and we talk about it.
So, Christian Woman, I just love the way, like I said, I guess I'm gonna fanboy on Peter Steele or homo on him a little bit right now.
Yeah, I love me some Peter Steele. Let's see. So the next song I think we talk about is Black Number One.
They changed so much. So we're going to go on to track the second song on the album, which is track number 3. We're going to go to Black Number One, Little Miss Scarrow.
All right. So I need to put a 7-second gap here. You see there's no gap. So I need to put a 7-second gap. So, which means I have to go back to the end of this, all these clips, and I need to slide everything to the right 7 seconds. And you see right here, this little thing tells me I've gone 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. I need to zoom in a little closer. Yeah, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds, and 12 frames. And then I got to bring in Black Number One, which means I got to pull that one because I haven't pulled it in yet. So here's Black Number One, and it's the actual video, which means I really got to keep it short because YouTube will also pull a copyright on the audio.
She will.
Oh, that's the edit that don't have that scream. Ugh. We talk about that in the video. There's an awesome scream there. And I don't like the way this video's shot. It makes them look so scary and everything, and I hate the way this video was shot. I'm gonna put probably right here. All right, because I want to get this chorus where he goes, "Yeah, you wanna go out, 'cause it's raining and blowing." I'm sorry I'm stuffy, guys. Oh, gosh, 7 seconds is too short. And some people would be like, I should say Black Number One. Maybe. What do you guys think? Should I have this? You want to go out because it's raining and blowing, or have it saying Black Number One, or do you care? I'm giving you the opportunity to make a decision in a video. So, do you want it to do this part? Or do this part? Hold on, let me find it. Or do this part here. That's the actual name of the song. Black Number One. So, no comments. So apparently nobody cares. All right. So I'm going to do the part I want to do. I like the other part better. So I'm going to do that. We'll do that down blind part. Yeah. Yeah, guys, you know, like I said, this is basically it. This is, when I say I'm editing and spending time editing, this is it. It's basically it. Riveting, isn't it? This is what good television is made of. So, we ain't going to be able to get all the blacks in. Just the little blacks. Oh, I know it can make things better. I'll be right back. how about we drink a beer? So yeah, this is a growler that I got from a local brewery. Where I live, I'm fortunate in Western North Carolina. I'm fortunate to be surrounded by a bunch of craft breweries. And this is a brown Irish ale. This is from a brewery called Sidetracked. And it's in Morganton. And this is a big old growler. Woo. And I'm gonna drink me some dark beer. I think I'm going to put it down. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, yes. So yeah, if you're Pilsner drinkers, you can appreciate that right there. It's a nice dark beer. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, I know this is really sexy, right? Heat, sneezing, coughing, hacking, and this live, folks. How much in the bottle? 1.89 liters. It's almost 2 liters. And the growler is $5 for the bottle. And the beer that they put in it ranges anywhere between $13 to $18 to fill this up. And they make it right there. They make the beer right there at that brewery. And but you can take the growler back and get it refilled as many times as you want. And I also have another growler from Catawba Brewery. I don't know if y'all have ever heard from Catawba Brewery. They make Farmer Ted. They make White Zombie. Catawba Brewery is in my town too. And but it's smaller. It's a smaller growler. It's nowhere near as big. All right. So, hey, Mike or Mick, what's up? Just editing some videos and doing boring stuff, and I'm just here by myself, so I figured I'd talk to you guys. My wife's getting her nails done, so I got the house to myself for a little bit. So, so we just came out of Black Number 1, and I'm going to throw that transition in there, and I'm going to throw that audio fade in, and so it's going to do this.
So, I mean, like I said, Black Number 1, Little Mascaro, it's the classic.
So, a little Mascaro. All right, so then the next song is one of my favorite songs on this album called Kill All the White People. It's very tongue-in-cheek, and we talk about it. You'll hear us talk more about it in the video when this goes up, which will probably be... I'll probably finish it tonight. I'll probably finish it in the next hour and a half or so. It'll take it about an hour to render and then about 30 minutes to upload. So it'll be up later tonight, so you can either watch it. I'm in the East Coast, so it's 7:55 p.m. here. I don't know where you guys are all, where you're at in the world. My daughter does look like Steven, very much. Very much, and I get told they look like me, but, I think they look a lot like their mother, but I get told that they look like me.
Musical interlude. It's a nice little fun. It's Fay Ray Come Out and Play.
Oh, yeah, Fay Ray Come Out and Play is next, before Kill All the White People. This is the one where they do, like, yum, yum, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. They do that crazy thing that they do. Fay Ray Come Out and Play, yeah. So we pull it down here. And this is how it starts off. It starts off like a Adro Spectra.
Adro Spectra.
Now this is the one that I was...
Now that's shorter than 7 seconds, so I'm going to have to lengthen that up like I showed you guys before. So what I have to do is I try to, whenever I'm doing this myself, I try to wait and be quiet for about 7 to 8 seconds. But when I had Brittany with me, I had a hard time doing that. So we're going to pull this back about 7 seconds. There's 7 minutes. There's 7 seconds and roughly so many seconds. So I'm going to get to the point where they're going, yum, yum, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I'm basically going to pull that forward to there because, and then I'll cut this. It's basically rinse and repeat, guys. I'll clear that off, and then I'll let this play to the point where I'm ready to cut it. All right. And so that's going to fade. I'm going to fade that out. So I'll cut it here. I'm going to bring this over a little bit so you can see it. I don't want this. Oh, there we go. And so then if I don't transition, this is what it does.
Now this is the one.
It's just an abrupt cut. So I like to ease back into us talking. So you get a fade like this.
Now this is the one that I was talking about, the yum yum, eat 'em up, eat 'em up.
I forgot about this one.
Dual Spectra,
Your
Xenagon.
neighbors probably think you're insane.
And you hear, you hear stuff in the background. You hear like one of the band members sound like an owl. They're like, oh, oh, oh. I mean, these songs, like I said, don't skip these musical interludes because these intermissions.
I love my daughter. She's so funny. Y'all would love to hang out with her. When she gets a couple beers in her, she is so damn funny.
Kill all the white people. I remember the very.
Okay, so this is where I gotta make room for kill all the white people. And who all has heard Bloody Kisses? If you're watching this video now live with me, and you've heard Bloody Kisses, kind of chat in. Not just the song, but like if you've heard this album before. And if you've not, I hope you watch this video because I'd like to introduce it to you. And so we're going to pull in Kill All the White People. Hey, what's up, Rick, buddy? Just doing some editing, man. Just showing the process. I'm drinking some beer. For those of y'all who have not seen, I've got my sidetrack growler here, and this is a Irish brown ale in here. And it's very delicious. And this is just, excuse me, I'm still getting over being sick. This is why I'm trying to, kill all the white people, then we'll be free. There you go. Well, how's that name? How do you say that? Damocles? Kill all the white people. I'm getting ready to pull that in, so we'll hear a few seconds of it. So we're going to pull in, kill all the white people. And guys, anybody that's just showing up, we're just hanging out. We're just hanging out. I'm here by myself, got the house to myself, and just editing. Kill all the white people. Oh, I love this. It's got the alternate cover. This was the alternate cover of the album. This one here here's the actual cover of the album right here in this video. That's the actual cover of the album. But one of the alternate covers was this one right here, and I love that cover. I wish that would have been the actual cover. But yeah, so kill all the white people. Now try to find a section of it I like. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that. Then we be free. So I'm going to cut it right here, get rid of this, slide this over. Let's hear what we got from here. All right. Stinking love that song, y'all. Dance Around Slam Dance. Oh, so many memories of the mosh pit. Yes, I mosh pitted. I did. You're from Ireland. Smithwick's Ale is lovely. Awesome, Marty. Marty, what time is it there? It's getting late on in the night, ain't it, buddy?
Kill All the White People. I remember the very first time I heard this song. As a matter of fact, my friend that's passed away
I'm letting y'all hear a little bit of the video, too.
He was the one that introduced me to Typo Negative.
He would.
And the very first song he played for me off this album, he's like, I got a song you need to hear. You know, he didn't play Christian Woman. He didn't play Black Number One. He played me Kill All the White People. and I was like, this song is crazy.
Yeah,
this song is nuts. You know, it is crazy, but it is so fun.
It's so fun.
It's so fun. It's crazy.
You can't skip it.
No, you can't. And I love Kill All the White People. Like I said, it's not one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah. We had such a good time. I love my daughter. It's 1 a.m. Wow, Marty. You sound like me. The other night, man, I couldn't sleep because of this crap. And Rick, I know you just went through it, man. I know what you're feeling. I know, I don't know what it is about this. Right now, man, it's just, it's pollen-ageddon, it's pollen so bad. And like I said, this video, like I was telling earlier, the people that was here, wasn't here. This video was supposed to be out on Sunday, but we had, like, a tornadic type of storm come through. Rick, I think it might have came through St. Louis first. I know you're west of us, so a lot of the weather you get, we get. And, man, and those tornadoes, it's the same storm that put the tornadoes down in Texas. It's the same storm. Rick, do you know if it put some down in Missouri too? I know that there's, I think, an E3 touchdown in Texas and an E2 maybe in Missouri or something. But we lost power for like 12 hours. There's a transformer right at the top of my road that blew. It blew up when it blew up the telephone pole, and we were without power for like 6 hours. Power, as they say here in the West Coast, power. We were without power. Yeah, it's crazy. We didn't have any Missouri, just snow and rain. Yeah, and it's crazy. And I know some friends in Germany. I have a friend and some people that watch in Germany. They're getting snow, and you guys are getting all kinds of crazy weather all over the place. All right, so what's the next song? Let's see here what I'm going to say the next song is.
And it's a cover song, Summer Breeze.
Oh, Summer Breeze. So I know you guys have heard Seals and Crofts, Summer Breeze. It's da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, from the 70s. And it's kind of a faster song. When Typo Negative, they're known for being slow and being drab, and whenever they do a song, it's like like I said, if you've heard Seals and Crofts, it's like da na 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 na. This is Typo Negatives. This is how fast they play it.
Summer Breeze is I think it's a Seal and Crofts. If I'm wrong, I'll put some correction in the bottom here, but I think it's.
So let me give myself the space here I need first, because like I said, I want to give me about 7 seconds. Rick, what program do you use to edit? Guys, if you see Rick there, it's all for you, Demon. He has an excellent YouTube channel. Talks about Kiss, a lot of Kiss, and he talks about other stuff too, but he has some awesome Kiss memorabilia he makes videos about. And Rick, feel free to, you use iMovie, okay. Oh, you're an iPhone, okay. All right. I don't hold that against you, buddy. I still love you. But yeah, I use Premiere Elements, and this is an older version, and I'm looking at upgrading, but I've said in one of my videos before, I'm so fast and efficient with it. I've used this for years. I'm so fast and efficient with it. I'm afraid to go to the new one because I'm afraid it'll slow me down. So I may get it and learn with it and continue to edit. But from what I've seen clips of people editing on it, it looks very similar to what I use.
Summer Breeze.
And that's so great. So I got to find where he's saying Summer Breeze. I got to find it. A little light shining in the window. His voice is so amazing, guys. Come on. You gotta appreciate that bass. All right, this is where he comes into the, and I like this riff. It's like, I don't know if I'll get it all in 7 seconds. Come on now. I mean, come on. And you know, I actually usually talk to myself like this too, even when I don't have people watching. I'll listen to something, I'll be like, oh, that's so good. My wife just looks at me like I'm an idiot. I'm usually sitting on the couch, texting with my, or editing with my headphones on, and she's watching something on Netflix or something. And I'm just sitting over here just, oh, so good. And I'll take my headphones off and I'll look at her. I'll be like, this album's so good. All right. Now, and then me and Brittany go back to talking about it. Fade out of that transition.
So Summer Breeze is I think it's a Seal and Crofts, and if I'm wrong, I'll put some correction in the bottom here, but I think it's Seal and Crofts. This is one of those songs, if you listen to the original, it's like...
Okay. Yeah, just me talking. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, we still got 5 people watching. Guys, I'm honored that you guys are hanging out with me like this, because I was just like, you know what? I'm going to edit, and why not just invite some friends to hang out and edit and watch me edit? And if y'all want to talk about something, talk about it. Hey, that right there, y'all see that Tyler there, Tyler Bledsoe. Say hi, Tyler. That is my son that has not been in a video with me yet, and we have a really cool idea for some videos that we're going to be doing together. So you will be seeing Tyler. So after y'all see Brittany this time, you've seen 3 of my children. You've seen Steven in my Kiss reviews. You've seen Brooke. She reviewed Hot in the Shade with me, a Kiss album review. Tyler's going to be doing some stuff with me, and that'll just leave my 5th, my wife's oldest daughter, Christine. That will just leave Christine for you to see in a video. So I'm excited to have all my family do my videos with me. My family is supportive of what I do, and it takes a lot of time away from family, but they're real supportive of everything that I do. And, and doing stuff for you guys. They don't like some of the trolling comments. It pisses some of them off, because they're like, you're out there doing fucking videos for them, and they're going to try. And I'm like, not the people that really love me. Those are just assholes that they're going to troll me no matter what I do. So let's see what song this is. I think it's Set Me on Fire.
So Summer Breeze goes into track 7, which is Set Me on Fire.
On Fire. Set Me on Fire is basically he just says, she sets me on fire. It's basically just this little musical interlude. Some of the best songs, in my opinion, are coming up towards the end of the album. I'm a deep track kind of person. And now, what I showed you guys, you see how it's showing all these videos, and I might not really necessarily want to show this. I'll show you how I can get away with that. I'm looking for the part where he says, "She sets me on fire." Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, that's where she's going to start saying it. All right, and see, I really don't want all this crap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end up separating, unlinking these two, and I'm going to get rid of the the video, and then I'll eventually come back and replace that.
She sets me on fire, sets me on fire.
All right. And I'll add the video later. But basically what I'll do is I will rip the video off of one of them other ones. Let me see here. I got a text. My wife's asking me what I want from Cookout. Oh, yay. I don't know what I want from Cookout. Let me see. Hold on a second, guys. Food. All right, that's simple enough. That intro is very Beatles-esque. And you know, Typo Negative has a lot of Kiss correlation in. They're actually, Typo Negative are big Kiss fans. And they were also big Beatles fans. And they actually cover, in one of their albums, they actually cover Day Tripper, If I Needed Someone, and She's So Heavy. And they do an amazing job at it. Amazing job. I can't wait to get to that album to cover that song, because they do an amazing job of that. I'll pull that video off of that later. I'm going to go on to the next song, because I think the next song is, this is 30 IF or 30 If, I think, which is basically kind of based on the fact that Peter had a motorcycle accident when he was 29, and it's kind of like 30 If, you know, he hadn't have, if he had
It's
died.
called Dark Side of the Womb.
Or is it Dark Side of the Womb?
So the next song is After Set Me on Fire is another musical interlude, and it's called Dark Side of the Womb.
Oh, no, this is Dark Side of the Womb. This is the creepy one that I don't really like. This the babies. The babies are like, I don't know. It's this one that I don't really care for. And do I have it? There's 30 IF, Blood Fire, Kill the White People. I might not have Dark Side of the Womb. So, we move on. I'll skip that one. I'll find it, and I'll come back to it. All right, so let's see what the next song is.
So after Dark Side of the Womb, it goes into the next song called We Hate Everyone.
Yeah, We Hate Everyone. And I have We Hate Everyone. It is right here. So I'll pull it down. My poor dog. My poor dog's outside hacking. She has allergies. Oh, I gotta get that. What you think? I gotta get that in there. I'm gonna have to cut off a We Don't Care. Okay. This is where decisions are made, people. Because I got to get that what you think in there. awesome. I love. Typo Negative come from a band. Peter was in a band called Carnivore before he was in a band, before he's in Typo Negative, and Carnivore was like a punk band, man. I mean, they were just and I love on this album that you see some of their punk roots in a song like this.
So we hate everyone. It's
Also
another.
a really nice one.
It's it's one of those songs that starts off really fast and it goes whoa 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 down 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 whoa 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 whoa.
Yeah.
And this is the one where Peter's talking about right wing comments, left Islamis point their fingers, new rumors linger, and I love the we don't care what you think. Now that's Kenny doing that, but then it's like we don't care, and it's all together.
Let's see. No offense, but I wouldn't like that band. That's cool, Marty. I mean, that's really cool. Like I said, I don't expect us all to like the same bands. That'd be boring if we all liked the same bands. This is not, in my opinion, it's not their best album. This is probably they've got 7 albums. And Bloody Kisses is probably my second favorite by them. My favorite album by them is October Rust. I really love October Rust. It's a great album. Let's see. Rick says, around the time I first heard Black Number One was around the time that I read that Sean Delaney dyed Kiss's hair blue-black. Sucked in, spent many years in college with black hair. My favorite is Iron Maiden. What do you think of them? I like Iron Maiden. I actually, I've not always been the biggest Iron Maiden fan, like an actual fan of the band. But I think Bruce Dickinson is an amazing vocalist. Nico McBrain is an amazing drummer. My band I was in back in college and out of college, we used to cover 666, the Number of the Beast. We used to cover Run to the Hills. We used to cover all kinds of several Iron Maiden tracks. So I like Iron Maiden. I like a lot of their stuff.
So, but yeah, We Hate Everyone is followed by Bloody Kisses, A Death in the Family.
Now, Bloody Kisses, Death in the Family is a really special song to me. And it is a very it's a very heart-wrenching song. And I spent years, agonizing over this song and everything, and I come to find out that I heard that Peter wrote it about his cat. Because Peter, now I know that sounds kind of, what the hell? But it basically, he's a big cat person. He loved his cats. And, so if you're a big animal person, you know that, animals are like people. So if you have a death and, one of your cats dies. I remember we had a cat called Tang. And Tang was like a member of the family. He thought he was a person. When he passed away, it was like losing one of our kids, and I know that sounds crazy, but, and so I can understand if, Peter feeling this way about, writing a song about this. But he basically didn't want to write. He felt a lot of pain, and he didn't want to write a song about. He was agonizing, and he was going through something, but he didn't want to write a song about a cat. So he basically wrote a song about a loved one passing away, and that's what song Bloody Kisses, Death in the Family came from. They're very Black Sabbath. It's like if you put Black Sabbath and the Beatles and maybe a little Led Zeppelin and you put them in a blender and mix them up, you would have, and threw in a bunch of bass vocals and distorted bass guitar and overdriven guitar, you'd have Typo Negative. How do you guys feel? Did I hit my nail? Did I hit the nail on the head for those of you who are Typo fans? Yeah. Their songs are so slow that it's a hard time. You have a hard time, and their songs are so long, and they change so many times in the course of a song. They change so many times. But I'm getting near the end here. Actually, not too much further to go. So let's see. Love that sludge rock tempo. Yep. I mean, it is definitely a slow sludge. Let's see what the next song is.
Interlude called 30IF.
So this is 30IF or 30IF. People say it different ways. This is the one that is kind of weird. But most of the musical interludes are created by Josh, and they are kind of weird. And this is another one I'm going to have to strip the picture off of. So I'm going to go ahead and unlink it and go ahead and separate it out. And let's see. Let me see how far away my wife is. I hear the dogs starting to go crazy outside. See if they're close to being home. No, not quite. They must just be barking at a neighbor. Okay. Now, this one sounds kind of like this, guys. It's not my favorite.
Now, this is the one where it's like, it starts off.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to give me more. I'm going to have to give me 7 seconds on this one, but I'm close. You guys stick with me. I'm close to being done inserting these songs in, and I'm going to take a break after that. So that'll be when I'll end my live stream. So we're not far, for those of you who are hanging on. I'm going to probably do this towards the end, where it does this. It's one of those musical interludes. But I'm going to end it where it ends with the tractor trailer wreck. I'm probably going to go ahead and fade out the audio right here, because I know this is how I want to end it. So it's going to pop in right here. So this is how it's going to pop in. And this is going to seem really stupid because it's just a musical interlude.
Now,
that's basically it. There's not much to it. Let's see. Yeah, his fuzz is very signature. Especially in this next song. I want y'all to hear the beginning of this song, because his bass fuzz on this one is pretty cool. He threw some heavy-ass distortion on his bass tracks. Welcome back. Reminds me of Downward Spiral. Yeah, I mean, Josh did some really cool stuff. I mean, some of his musical interludes I like a whole lot better than others. But he did some really cool stuff. And he always sticks. Typo came up with the formula, and they kind of worked with it. And let me make sure what the next song I'm doing is here.
Too Late Frozen.
Too Late Frozen. Okay. So yeah, this is the one where it's like Too Late Frozen. Yeah, and it's got my album cover I like again. So once you hear this is cool. And I always goof around with people saying that Distortion is the 5th member of the band for Typo Negative. because they put downward spiral. They put a distortion on everything. But here's the beginning of it. Now, I love that right there. You hear that he messes up, and you hear the people go. You hear Kenny go, "Come on, man, get it," or whatever, and you hear Peter go, "Fuck you." Listen right here. I love this part. I actually pointed this out in the video. I love that. But now I'll play this. I'll clip it here, and I'll play a little bit more of it because I love when the drums come in and they do that. Too late for apologies. And let's see. Here's what's coming in. So yeah, this song goes through all kinds of changes. This is another song that you just need to, you owe it to yourself to listen to it. I think I'm going to back it up. I'm going to get to the part where they do the "So you've come to say very sorry." Yeah, I actually saw some video of this. Dave McClay's, or isn't this the one where they made it snow during the show? Where he's doing that part where he's going, "In the shadow of the light from the black sun." Is that where they made it snow during the show? All right. Okay. Won't happen again. Forgive me. All right. And then they go into this part where they're like, "Yo, yo," doing all this crazy stuff. All right. So, we're close, guys. Very close. All right, so I need to bring this one about 7 seconds. 5, 6, 6, 7. Yeah. And let's see what we talk about here.
It stops, and right after it's like the distortion fading into the next song, Blood and Fire.
Yeah, so this is Blood and Fire. And there's only one song after this one, Can't Lose You. So, yeah. Blood and Fire. Here's Blood and Fire. So we'll pull Blood and Fire down. Oh, y'all want to hear some crazy distortion, overdriven, distorted guitar? Listen to this right here. Hold on a second. Let me back it up to right here.
Blood and Fire is another one of those songs. It's a long song, and
it's crazy. No more nights of blood and fire. Okay, this is wrong. We'll bring it in right here. Now this song changes so much too. Like I said, Typo's songs change so much. Oh, my dogs are going crazy. My dogs hate people. My dogs don't like people at all. All right, so while I'm finishing up here, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? Who produced this record? They did. Josh Silver and Peter Steele always produced their own albums. And so they produced everything. And Typo Negative, they had a very unique sound. Like I said, even though this sounds more produced than some of their albums that was before this one is nowhere near as produced and cared for and meticulously created than October Rust that would follow.
Go to the last song on the album, Can't Lose You.
Can't Lose You. Great song. Great song. Can't Lose You is Set Me on Fire. Can't Lose You, right here. So this is the last song. And this is very simple. It's got a sitar in it, guys. It's got a sitar. See, listen. Oh, I gotta get past the beginning. I cut out a lot of sitar. Here we go. And almost done. Now I'm just going to pop it here because it's sung so slow. The only thing I'm going to be able to get is I Can't Lose You, and I probably won't even be able to get that because it's so slow. See, listen. I can't even get the word. I can't even get in the word "you" because they're so slow. Anyway, yep. I'll fade it out, and I'll fade it out here, and I'll fade it out there, and yeah. So if I zoom out on the tracks here, you see that that's the tracks from beginning to end, and then I'll put my titles in, and I'll do all that stuff. And I got a beer to finish. I'm getting ready to have some food to eat. So. Cheers, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. I really appreciate you, each and every one of you, all of you, all around the world that watch me and take time out of your day to listen to my long-winded, long-ass reviews and rants and stuff. When you check the live, catch live feeds like this one, I really appreciate it. Check out It's All For You Demons channel. Rick, he makes some good stuff. Rick, love you, man. And love the rest of you guys, and we'll get out of here. Peace, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it.